That's the spirit.
Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries?
Oh, back again. Tell your co-workers, tell your friends. Now it's season 3, VPDs in 3D. Put on your glasses, turn on your TV. Steady standing Stelena. Ooh, Klaus in the house, troubles are brewing. What else can Catherine ruin? Call the MFPD, it's Ash and Petey. About to release more podcasts on the streety.
Where's Stefan? He gave himself over to Klaus to save his brother.
Slow it down. Sipping on vervain, swerving in my lane. Brothers bound in my vein, trying to kill the pain.
Just give me the cure, and I'll do whatever you want.
Hello, welcome to the Vam-Petey Diaries, the Vampire Diaries podcast, where a guy is watching the series for the first time with a super fan who has seen every episode. I'm the titular Petey. Let's just say I put the Petey in Vam-Petey. Please call me Pete. And my co-host and co-parent Ash is not here. I'm just checking in to give some updates. It's been a minute since we recorded. I know that it's been a long time because my mic was literally dusty. But Ash and I are excited to get back to watching the show and talking about it. And I want to make more Pete dictions and see if any of the famous OGs pop back up. If I'll be starstruck by the original vampires some more. We think that season 4 will most likely come back in October. Very spooky. There will be a new theme song that I have already recorded. It's very great. And we are excited to get back at it. The other announcement, update, excitement, big deal for me is that, as some of you know, I'm a writer of sorts, and the pre-order for 2 of my latest projects that I'm super excited about from High Dive Publishing is live now on Indiegogo, the crowdfunding platform, kind of like Kickstarter. So it's pre-orders for 2 books that I have I play a big role in. One is Horror from the High Dive, Volume 2. It's a horror short story anthology. So it's me and 20 other writers, so 21 writers total, 18 stories, 4 poems, super spooky. There's like a story or poem for any sort of horror lover in there. I have 2 stories in there. I have Crab Feast 2, which is the sequel to Crab Feast. Crab Feast is a short story that I wrote that is in a writing block anthology called Family. So if you go to, anywhere books are sold, I go to my Amazon author page, and you'll see it there, and you'll get to learn more about it, or go to Writing Blocks page. But anyway, the first story was published, I think, last year, and this is the sequel to that, Crab Feast 2. I also have another fun story at the end of the book. So you can pre-order that. And then the other project is the 3rd book in my young adult book series, the Happenstances series. So you should pre-order that as well. The Indiegogo has a bunch of other fun perks in there. You can get my best-selling dad joke book. You could get the rest of the Happenstances series. There's currently 3 books in the series. You could get Volume 1 of Horror from the High Dive. You get both volumes, Volume 1 and 2 of Horror from the High Dive, right in time for spooky season. I mean, come on. Super exciting. There's a lot of perks. There's a lot of different amounts of money. It goes from $1 to higher than that. So if you want to get in on that $1 tip, go ahead. I won't be mad at you. In fact, I'll be very happy and excited you did that. So the link for the campaign this is live right now. I'm recording this obviously previous to you hearing it, but by the time you hear it, the link is live in the bio of at High Dive Publishing on Instagram, as well as at the Happenstances series on Instagram, or you can go to Indiegogo and search for, I've said Indiegogo too many times that I'm starting to feel weird about saying Indiegogo. Or you can go to Indiegogo and you can just search for High Dive Presents or High Dive Publishing or High Dive Publishing Presents or High Publishing Dive Presents. They'll probably be able to even figure that out. Anyway, this is running, the campaign is running from the September 1st until September 22nd. So you have plenty of time to get in there. I mean, it's kind of exciting to wait until the end, but I say go ahead and do it right now. And this is the year 2022. If anybody's listening to this years later, hey, if you're listening to this, in the distant future, I would say you still go back. You can't do the crowdfunding campaign, but you could still buy these books, and that would be exciting for me even then. And if you are hearing this in the future, like say this is the year 2030, so in a few years, 2030, you're listening to this, you're catching up on Vampire Diaries. If you listen to this in 2030, please come to my social media and say, hey, this is me, whoever you are. I'm listening to that update right between season 3 and season 4 of Vam-Petey Diaries, and you're talking straight to me because I'm in the future. If that's you, that's incredible. I will be so excited. So whoever you are out there, I'll talk to you in 8 years. I already feel like I know you. I think we'll become best friends. And this is a special moment that we're having. But hey, that's to like one person. The rest of you go click the links in the bios, and that would mean a lot to me. If you like the show, then that's another way to support the show, support me, support my co-host and co-parent Ash, and High Dive Publishing. We like doing this sort of thing. We like watching Vampire Diaries. I like to write and do these different projects. So that's a way that it eventually pays off in the end. But anyway, back to Vampire Diaries land. We will get back at it and see you in a bit. All right. Thank you so much.